All right, peace, Sandra. And yeah, so I'm still not done yet with your synastry reading, but I have been looking into it, and so I wanted to create like a video for you. You know what I'm saying? Cause just to touch on the things that I have come across, and then yeah, just give me a little bit more time. Um, I am going to need like Monday to work more on it. Okay, so first and foremost, he is Sagittarius, right? You are a Gemini. So off the bat, there's this energy of opposites, you know what I'm saying? And the saying opposites attract is very, very real, you know what I'm saying? So there is this natural attraction between you and him. But simultaneously, when it comes to these opposing energies, it's also important to remember that opposites kind of come in with different viewpoints, you know what I'm saying? Which can actually create this friction and this energy of like needing to learn to look from the other person's eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, and what this means is that there's definitely an opportunity to learn between the two of you guys in the sense that his actions can definitely help you expand your consciousness and your awareness, and vice versa, your actions can help him as well. So we're gonna look at you guys' moons real quick, and we're gonna move away from the sun, but I'll get back into the sun for sure. So when it comes to your guys' moons, you know what I'm saying, like your moon is in Libra, his moon is in Gemini. So Gemini is, and then he's a Sagittarius as well, right? So it's really the combination of Gemini and Sagittarius energy that can play out as this person who kind of just flows, and may even seem somewhat inconsiderate with the things that they do because they're just kind of enjoying life and they're somewhat living in the moment as free spirits, And the difference between Gemini and Libra, the similarity is that they're both air signs. So with you and him, having your moon both in an air sign and it trining each other, there's definitely potentiality there for emotional connection, you know what I'm saying, and bonding with each other and allowing each other space to be, like, I want to use the word vulnerable, right? To be more in your elements. But you got to remember this also. When it comes to the air elements, um, they don't really deal much with emotion. So when the moon goes into, an air element, these are individuals that may tend to, example, shy away from controversy, you know what I'm saying, and conflict. And so they may have the tendency of keeping things at the surface because they don't want to deal with the messiness of water, right? It's air. And so the thing about this is this can actually create a source of it can create a source of issues in the relationship, you know what I'm saying? So even though it may feel easier for you kind of to watch and observe from a distance and let him do his things, it'd be more valuable to start learning how you can go about communicating your emotions and your feelings to him. I'll also say this, when it comes to another thing that I found interesting about your guys' synastry was that his moon, your moon is conjuncted by his Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of like restriction, limitation, like responsibility. It can feel like burdens at times, just challenging energy, you know what I'm saying? So it is an indication that I'll also say that Saturn is the planet of time as well and longevity. So it is an indication that if you work on the relationship, you guys can get to a place where you can sustain your guys' connections for a long period of time. But simultaneously, his Saturn sitting on your moon may make you feel, in a way, like burdened, or dealing with him has more cons than pros. It's kind of like this heavy energy of like, if you really want this, then you got to be willing to make it work and work through the challenges together. Um, and yeah, that's like the moon Saturn aspect, where it's kind of like Saturn is putting restriction on the moon, which is the emotion. And so this may feel like even feeling like you're being suffocated to an extent, because we're dealing with the air element here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, for sure. Like, this just shows that the relationship is not going to be easy flowing. There are going to be obstacles, right? And these obstacles are going to primarily deal with seriousness, and this may even feel like a relationship that you feel you can take seriously with the Saturn Moon conjunction, but it's like that's a given. But simultaneously, other givens are, if you want to take it seriously, then you got to be willing to work through those things with him. And I was talking about the moon the moon trine your moon, your guys' moons synchronizing. So when it comes to the trine, especially because the trine is a harmonious connection between two people, that signifies that there can be emotional, like security and feng shui, for lack of a better term. But then, like, you guys also having that Saturn Moon conjunction makes a difference. It kind of adds a heaviness to your dynamic in your relationship. But one thing that's essential for the both of you guys is you learn to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Communicate not just the big things, but the little things as well, right? But yeah, I'll definitely get back with you for sure. But I just kind of wanted to send this as well, real quick, just to let you know I'm still working on it, and I'm just gonna need a bit more time. I kind of had to start a little bit late because unfortunately, the data getting part, the attaining the information from you, kind of unfortunately set me back a little bit on my schedule. But yeah, anyways, peace, peace, peace.